Hello and welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today we will talk about the Land Rover Discovery Sport. The Discovery Sport has recently become very affordable 7-seater family car, and the Land Rover badge makes it more appealing to consumers. I have dealt with a dozen of these cars over the years, and I must say they are great cars to drive and offer amazing returns on miles per gallon. But you will need to be aware of some of the issues that are common with the Discovery Sport. Without further ado, let's dive in and share some of the problems I have had with the Discovery Sport. The first common issues is to do with the Ingenium engines that are fitted to these SUVs. These engines are known to suffer from timing chain failures and cause catastrophic engine damages. The quality of the timing chains are very bad, to the point that some of the Discovery Sports I owned had less than 70,000 miles on the odometer. Replacing a loose timing chain is vital to save yourself thousands of pounds on a new engine, and generally you will be able to tell a timing chain going bad by listening to the engine when started. Cold in the morning, a rattling noise coming from the back of the engine most likely indicates a bad timing chain. To improve the lifespan of the timing chain before it goes bad, use premium oil during oil changes, and routine oil changes must be carried out every 6,000 to 8,000 miles. The second most problem I faced with these SUVs was to do with bad gear selectors. For some unknown reason, these fancy-looking gear selectors tend to fail anytime, anywhere without warning, which is very annoying and inconvenient, as it could leave you stranded away from home and could cost you a fortune to recover the car to a local garage. The only way to solve this issue is to buy a new gear selector. The third issue I personally had with the Discovery Sport was inoperative door locks. The door latches or lock mechanisms are so poorly made that it is only a matter of time before they go bust and prevent you from locking your Discovery Sport. In some cases, the door latch will set the alarm off at the most inconvenient times, especially during early hours in the morning. The only solution to this issue is to replace the door lock on the door that fails to lock. The last issue is to do with the steering wheel system going bust. A failing power steering had happened on 3 Discovery Sports that I have had, and in one case the vehicle was doing over 50 miles per hour, and suddenly the power steering went and steering the car became an impossible task. Luckily, the driver was able to pull away and stop the car without causing an accident. The culprit to this problem is the bolts that are holding the steering rack and the steering motor together, that rust over time and weaken to the point that they will break off. There was a recall on this problem for the early Discovery Sports in the UK, and the newer models were fitted with stronger bolts to prevent this from happening again. The points I have mentioned so far are my own personal experience trading and working with these cars over the past 4 years. If you have faced other issues not mentioned in this video, please comment your experience below. It will be much appreciated. It's important to note that these common faults can vary in severity and frequency depending on the vehicle's age, mileage, and how well it has been maintained. Routine maintenance, timely repairs, and using high-quality parts and fluids can help mitigate these issues and ensure a longer, trouble-free ownership experience. It's also advisable to have a professional mechanic or Land Rover dealership service your vehicle to diagnose and address these issues properly.